Well, hello, my friends. This is Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming, and today is day 40 of the 100-day challenge. As you can see, we're playing a game called Factorio. This is just the demo for this game. It's a total indie game. I think it's made by a bunch of guys in the Czech Republic. I played the demo through once. I found it very interesting, so I thought I would play it with you guys. So here we are. You've just landed on the surface of an unknown planet. There's no one to help you. You need to learn how to craft your first tools and set simple machines to ease your work. But beware, you are not alone. And we'll start on level 1, and we'll play through probably all 3 levels of this and just do it like that. So I'm going to leave the tooltips on and everything so you guys can get a sense of what the demo would be like. Now, it's worth mentioning that the escape module saved my life. I'm afraid the others were not so lucky. Well, let's go take a look at it, eh? The window will now and then pause the game and give you some hints. You can continue the game by pressing tabs. So this is actually a pretty good little game. The full game is very rich. It's a good tech tree, lots of research and stuff you can do. But even the demo was quite fun. And as I get through to the 3rd level, you'll see that we can actually sort of hold off and not finish the last quest and turn it into a bit of a sandbox game. But you'd be limited in what you'd be able to do. But regardless, let's carry on, follow the story. This window always shows you the current objective or tasks. You can find the current objective in this window. That's excellent. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Now, I think I need to go examine this, right? What are we doing? Oh! Use WASD to move around. Yes, that we know. So we've looted this shipwreck and got 8 iron plates. Those are going to be important, no doubt. Okay, very good. So let's move around, clear that 2-tip out. Can we interact with this? No. On the right-hand side are all your recipes. Left-clicking on the recipe will craft the depicted item. It's worth noting, when you hover over the recipe, you'll see what ingredients are needed. It's worth noting, I'm just using E to open and close this this menu, as you see. So we're going to craft the iron axe. I bet you this is your crafting queue. Intermediate objects required for a recipe are crafted automatically. Now this I find fantastic. It really cuts out a lot of the steps. I mean, some people have made comparisons to Minecraft here, just in that it's sort of a survival crafting type game. I sort of see that, but I would say ultimately I disagree. Alright. However, the iron axe has been automatically equipped in the tool slot. Really? I didn't think I had any wood, but whatever. They gave it to us for free, so that's nice. Okay, so see right down there, you've got your various slots. I'm highlighting the axe. Down below is your armor. You have 3 weapon slots with different types of ammunition as well. Close the character GUI. Press escape. Hooray! We closed the GUI. So at this point, we can kind of truck around and do some mining. It looks like there's iron over there. There is, but I'm going to need a stone furnace. Get close to the iron ore and hover the cursor over it. Okay. So as you can see, this is a fairly straightforward game. It's definitely mouse and keyboard. I don't think it's just mouse-driven, but that's not the end of the world. When you hover over an entity, useful detailed information appears in the top right-hand corner of the screen. So it shows you iron ore, how hard it is, and how long it takes to mine, and I guess how many blocks you'd have in each thing. So we're going to mine 4 iron as per the objective in the upper right. And you see, this isn't terrible, eh? Like, it's not mind-numbingly slow. Automation is actually quite fun once you get into it. If only I could smelt that iron somehow. I know what to do. Craft a stone furnace. Press E and check your recipes. So I have 4 iron plates, and a stone furnace, for which I'll need 5 stone. Oh, there we go. Look at that stone conveniently located. Now the durability on these opening tools isn't awesome. We're probably going to burn through our first pick in a stretch. Now it's worth noting that this starting map is of course quite small. Oh, I think I probably have enough, but I'm going to make enough for 2 furnaces, because why not? And 1 more. So see, that wasn't terrible, right? Now in the regular game, and as we get later in the demos, these maps get a lot bigger, which is pretty cool. So let's jump ahead. Make a stone furnace. Check the quick bar for things you can build. Awesome. Alright, select a stone furnace and place it on the ground by pressing the left mouse button. Alright, fairly straightforward, eh? So not too complicated. I'm not going to spend a lot of time planning ahead, unfortunately, but planning ahead is really like key in this game. Because you want to sort of envision, your production lines. Insert the iron in the source slot of the stone furnace. Okay, so we're going to put that up for the thing that we want to burn. Insert fuel into the stone furnace. Coal or wood will do it. Excellent. Okay, so let's E out of here. We'll go down and get some coal. Like I was saying, though, you kind of want to plan ahead. Like, you really need to play this game, I think, once or twice and sort of do it wrong initially, so that you can kind of learn about the game and the various parts and the stuff that's going to be involved. And then, yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning, I'm just left-clicking and then left-clicking again. You can also shift-click, and it'll dump it into the appropriate slot. The stone furnace is now smelting the iron ore into iron plates. Awesome! So like I was saying, you kind of have to play this game, I think, once or twice to sort of to get it wrong, so you can then understand how you need to set yourself up for the future, when you play again. So there's a lot of replayability in this game, even just in learning how to do things, you know what I mean? Get the plates. Okay, mission accomplished. I feel quite tired from all this mining. I wonder if it could be automated. Oh, it can be, buddy. It can be. Craft the burner mining drill. Okay, so let's E to open our recipes. A burner mining drill. We need 1 stone furnace. We have the stone to make that. 3 iron plates. We have those. And 3 iron gears. Now, what's involved in an iron gear? 2 iron plates. So we need 6 plus 3, so we need 9 iron plates. And I think it's 1 to 1. So we got to go get a little more iron. But again, not terribly painful. And I actually find this tutorial to be very good. I find, to be frank, that a lot of what's lacking in a lot of your sort of sandbox and survival style games, a lot of these games that have sort of tried to ride Minecraft's coattails, let's be honest about what we're talking about here. So we're going to shift click, and you see it dropped right in. They often don't come with tutorial levels or whatever. They really just chuck you in the world and say, here, go play, figure it out. And that can be interesting in a lot of ways, a lot of the time, but I think it's really a feather in the cap of these people designing Factorio that they've taken the time to put out a tutorial demo. I mean, you'll see from the video, like, this whole thing will take 45 minutes or something over the course of about 3 videos. So, I think it's fantastic that they put a small... you see it's making the gears down in the corner there, and then it's actually making the burner itself. But, yeah, kudos to the guys making Factorio. The company name escapes me, I'm sorry. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to download the demo, or in fact, purchase the full game, which I might do myself as well. So place the burner mining drill on the ground above some resources. Okay, so really, we're going to need coal to power this thing, so my gut tells me that I want to get coal straight away, because then we can also use it to mine the furnace. Now you'll see, we've got expected resources here, right? So 350, 545, 1.8k, 2.1k, 1k, and then say down here 1.5k. Now there's a bit of you can do a bit of min-maxing here. Like for example, if I did 1.8 and then 1, that's 2.8, which is bigger than the 2.1. But I'll leave it to you guys to decide how you want to do it. And I'm just going to take the biggest resource available to me right now. Of course, now this is a burner, which means it needs fuel. We'll get into electricity and other sources of power as we go. But for now, they're just giving us a basic coal power. Now, since I've played this, I do know that I'm going to need a chest. So I'm going to take a second here, get some wood. Now, I think, can I even build a chest? No, they're going to have to prompt me. Yeah, this tutorial isn't really made, I mean, there is replayability to it, but it's not really made to be replayed in that you can get out ahead of it. It's working! It's working! Nice little reference to Anakin Skywalker there. So the burner mining drill drops mine resources in front of it. Tap. Now you remember when we placed it, yeah, you can see as I highlighted, there's a little arrow here. That's where stuff's going to come out of. So you can rotate this when you place it. I was happy with the setup, so. Pick up the item mined by the burner drill, press F while standing near to it, and I think, anywhere within about, 1 or 2 character spaces, if you will, or 1 or 2 widths of your character is good. I could put something here to collect the resources from the burner mining drill. It's true, you could! Let's make a wooden chest. Boom. So it makes some wood panels, and then the chest itself. Of course, the chest appears in our quick bar, and then it's really just that easy. You see, we can zoom in here. You just plop it straight in front of the output. Resources are now collected in the wooden chest. Excellent. So we click on that. See, it even picked up the 1 piece of coal that we had in front of it. Alright, collect at least 3 resource items inside the wooden chest, so this is just a matter of time. This thing is really doing all the work for us. Take the items out. Okay. Great. I learned something today. I learned stuffs. I should go around and inspect this strange place for a bit. I think that... Okay, there we go. So, 6 minutes, 29 seconds. Alright, so I think we're going to go right ahead to level 2. And that'll probably be the first video of Factorio, and maybe we'll do the second one as Dave 1. So here we go. See, now we're getting into some automation, right? We got some conveyor belts over here. They've given us some existing machines and all kinds of interesting stuff. So, it looks like an abandoned mining site. I wonder what the robotic arm is for. Oh, I know, buddy. I know. This machine has run out of fuel. Well, what shall we do about that? Open the machine GUI. Yay, you see? It needs fuel. Now, you can split stacks by right-clicking, for those of you, again, familiar with Minecraft, but you cannot place that half a stack back into your inventory. It just restacks them. So this is called a burner inserter. It picks up items in front of it and places them behind. It can insert or unload stuff into and from machines. You see, it can take it from one box to the other, a machine to the ground, obviously a stove to a conveyor belt, a thing to the ground, or the ground to the ground, and of course it can reverse all those things as well. The punchline is this thing is going to pick stuff for you. This is the beginning of automation. You see, it's already happening, right? See, these babies are drilling coal. It's coming down these conveyor belts, and the arm is just picking it up and plunking it in there. Awesome. Now, this space doesn't actually have to be there. It will work right next to it, but that kind of looks cooler. So, inspect the wooden chest. There might be something useful left. I presume they mean this one. Yeah? Oh my god, a gun, some ammunition, transportation belts, a burner inserter, so it's another one of those arms, and 20 more coal. Awesome. That may be something. What was that? It sounded like footsteps. When enemies are close, you can fire at them by holding space. The enemy closest to the cursor will be shot. And this is fairly simple. They really take care of the aiming and stuff for you. You're just like spamming your spacebar when this happens. So, let's wait for the incoming baddies. Kill the biters before they get you. Bang. So that was fairly simple. Boom. Now you see I've taken some damage, but you'll also note that my health is healing. Phew, they're dead, but there might be more coming. I better get the production here working and prepare myself. Alright, the second inserter is reversed. Alrighty. But yeah, back to the monsters. They can be deadly if they come at you in waves, but you can see down on the bottom here, my green health bar is actually refilling over time, which is nice. So rotate the inserter by pressing R while hovering the cursor over it, so that it puts the iron into the stone furnace, which of course doesn't have any fuel, but we'll get to that. So there we go. It was actually that easy. 1, 2 R's, and there you go. He's starting to dump stuff in there, right? When building something, use R to rotate it before using the building tab. That's fantastic. So we'll close that. I could create some basic resource flow before I go for electric power. So it wants us to build 10 burner mining drills and 5 stone furnaces. Okay, well, first up, we're going to put a bunch of coal in there, because we're probably going to need it. Burner mining drills. So let's go to our recipe. What's a burner mining drill cost? So 1 iron plate and 1 iron gear. So you remember that iron gears are 2 iron plates. So we're going to need 3. It wants us to build 6, so we're going to need, 18 iron? Or 18 iron plates? We're already at 6. That's pretty awesome. How's this coming along? Oh, lots of coal. Oh, jeez! Biter. Oh, I'm running low on ammunition. You can make that, I think. Just, do I have the recipe for it yet? No, I don't. I don't. And stone furnaces. Okay, now, where is the nearest source of stone? Right up here. So, I think what I'm going to do while this baby is cooking up all the iron that we're going to need, I'm going to just get up here and manually mine some stone. I think it's 5 apiece, so I would need... Whoa! Biter! I mean, of course, you can move while you're shooting. I'm just not doing it, but it's fairly easy to kite them. And oh, spoiler! There's something called a turret in this game. I spent a lot of time mining the stone. I should use my first burner mining drill to mine it for me. Oh no! I was looking at the recipe for the arms, not the burner mining drills. Let's check that out. Burner mining drill. Uh, they need a stone furnace. So 6, I'm going to need 10 stone furnaces, so 50 stone. And, wow, a lot more iron. So, let's just hang out here and mine a bunch of stone. And craft that stuff. And, of course, while that's all happening, we'll keep feeding this furnace. And letting it... Actually, we're going to pump a bunch of coal in there. It'll keep feeding it. We'll let it keep making stuff. So I think what I'm actually going to do for the moment is while I collect all the stone required and let all the iron cook, I'm going to pause the video here. Because really, unless I get attacked by biters, which you've already seen, I don't think anything terribly interesting is going to happen here. Although I will go down and fuel up that second burner. Just to keep my coal production up and running. Ooh! So yes, I'm going to pause. I'll come back when I have enough stone to build all the furnaces and the like. And we're back. And that actually didn't take very long. That was probably just 2 or 3 minutes, but I imagined it would be a bit tedious to watch. So, we'll check our inventory. You'll see I got 50 stone, 58 iron plates, and that will actually be enough to create all 6 of the burner mining drills that I need. So we are just going to click that 6 times. Right? You see it grays out as soon as we can't make any more. And that kind of chews up your crafting queue. This will take a little bit of time. It's not terribly slow, but there you go. And we're going to queue up the last 4 furnaces that we need for the other objective as well. And there we are. Leaving us with 4 iron plates. And I should probably... Do I have any wood? Do I have enough wood to make... Oh, it's iron sticks. You don't actually need them. I might just make a spare pickaxe while we're waiting. There we go. Always good to have a spare one. Oh, I got 2. So, oh, that's neat. I didn't know tools stack. That's pretty awesome. Excellent. Okay, so, oh, they want us to place them, I guess, eh? Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Let's get a couple of coal ones going. So again, we're gonna R to rotate. 210, 70, 435, 975, 725, 505, 961.1k. 310. Sorry, I'm murmuring. I like to get the most out of this stuff as I can. 480, 975. And what will we get over here? 640, 785. Well, whatever. I mean, it's just for jokes, right? So let's just jam these guys straight down here in the middle. There we go. So 2 mining drills. Let's get one for stone. You have to be within a certain proximity to place them. 850. Can I get like over 1,000? Over 1,000. 885 will do nicely. So that's 7. Maybe a little more coal would be cool. We do that. Let's rotate this. Let's make one more iron one. Get over into there. 9. I don't really need 2 stone ones because there really isn't the space anyway. So let's make like a 3rd copper producer, just for kicks, right? Oh, but that's so weak. We're gonna get such a small amount of resources out of it. Can we turn it another way? R. Oh, E. R. R. 75. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just doing it for the quest, right? So this is obviously a bit of a waste. This will run out fairly quickly. All right. So there we go. And furnaces. So where are we gonna want all our furnaces to be? Now, here's an interesting point. I want to test this out because I think. Can I walk through here now? Oh, I can. See, I was hoping that you could. I was hoping that you could set them up to be like, was it right click? Yeah. So you can right click to pick anything up, by the way, for what that's worth, and you get it back all in one piece and all the inventory as well. But I was checking to see if I could make like a wall of stone furnaces to stop those guys from showing up. But I think what we're gonna do here, again, this is part of planning ahead a little bit. Clear out some of this wood, and then. Oh, is that biters? Did I hear the biters? I think what I'm going to do is we're going to place a furnace, say, here. And we're going to use some of these. Again, R will rotate them, and of course the green arrow points in the direction that your stuff will eventually go. 3, 4, 5. I have 1 burner inserter. Now here's the deal. The flat line is the direction it'll pick from, and the arrow is the direction it will place into. So we'll put him here. Now all these guys need fuel, so I'll just scoot back down to my coal factory here. We got plenty. So we're going to take all 3 of these. Actually going to put a stack and a stack into there. And then, oh, that was probably somewhat unfortunate. Let's see here. Can I click them from here? Let's take half of this back out. And then you see you can actually just hold it. I'm not even holding the mouse button down. I carry it over there, click on it, and just drop the inventory in, right? Very nice. So we're going to start producing some copper, I guess. Although I suppose I should really just be placing these furnaces to finish this quest. But, you know, I like to faff about a bit. It's true. You've long since learned this. So that's one furnace. Let's get, say, another furnace for producing stone. And maybe we'll get, like... Could I get a second iron furnace in here somewhere? Well, let's maybe plan ahead for, like... No, not 2 coppers. Well, whatever. You know, we're just going to slap them on the ground. If I can connect it all correctly, I should be able to get the resources needed for electric power soon. Awesome. Let's see here. So we'll come down here, place this baby. Whoa! Alright, so get resources. Iron plates 150, copper plates 50, coal 75. So, obviously copper is made. Copper plates are made by cooking copper. Let's get this started here. We're going to put a little bit of coal in here. So the arm, there you go, it is loading it, so that worked. I did set that up correctly. And some more, just to jumpstart the furnace as well. Go for 6. Now I'm doing this all very manually, but let's see, for example, transport belts, an iron plate, and iron gear. So not terribly expensive. It would be, as you can see, it's a bit of time and a total of 3 iron plates. So making conveyor belts isn't terribly expensive. So you can very quickly like be shuffling all this stuff around quite rapidly. I think what happens with these furnaces is the arm works until there's like 5 pieces in here. Oh, but the stack size is phenomenal. It's like 200 and something before it'll stop working, as opposed to, say, 64 or 128, or maybe it's 128. But anyways. Alright, I need to work on coal. Alright, it doesn't even... okay, iron plates, right? Now, really, we can also just stand next to all this iron and, like, hit the F key and pick up a whole bunch of it. And just plunk it in the next furnace. And, of course, access our chest. Take that. Split that baby in half. I still don't know what the burn rate is. Like, I don't know what 1 coal gets you. But look at that. We're at 104 already for iron plates. I mean, we didn't even really need to drop these babies in. Just for, really, we're just doing it for speed at this point. But yeah, you can just stand at the end of the conveyor belt, hit the F key, and it'll take care of everything for you. Oh, oh, it's a biter! Dude! There we go. Okay. So how are we doing? Now, in order to successfully complete the quest, you need to have this stuff in your inventory. So, let us see how our copper plate production is doing. How many have we made? 24, we're halfway there, not too bad. Iron plates, 113, also not too bad. Coal, 24, that's not terrible. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to let all this work. So I'm going to pause again. We're just going to let the machines do their jobs, and then we'll pick up the resources when they are ready. Alright, and we're back. Now, as you see, I've gathered up 42 out of 50 copper plates and 63 out of 75 of the coal. I actually have 150 here in as well. And you'll see, it's worth noting that once it reaches a stack of 128, it stops producing. You will note that the arm is not doing anything, even though it does have fuel, and of course these are still producing iron. So let's grab these. There we go. So that puts us to our 150 iron. I've got some coal. That puts us over the Mark IV coal, which is excellent. And then we'll just snip up here, and 18. Boom! Phew! That was some hard work, but I think I have everything I need now. Excellent. It's time to move on. I think that means that's the end. Well, there we go, my friends. We killed 5 biters, about 14.5 minutes of actual playtime. So, I'm going to call it here. We're going to say that that's day 40 of the 100-day challenge. Once again, my name's Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming. Thumbs up if you liked the video, folks. Thumbs down if you don't. Please feel free to comment either way. I want to thank you very much for hanging out with me on day 40, and I look forward to seeing you on day 41. Take care, my friends.